Welcome back. This is Larry the Culture, episode 44 on the date 3/25, 2026. We in the mix. This is your man Howie, and to uh maybe my left, your right is
Kurt, what's up, y'all? It's
all
your
right,
man
all
Kurt.
right. Now that's C right there. C.
I just see. I
C.
don't know why I went to type my name in and I just hit C.
C. But man, how's it been going, man?
But yeah, everything's been good, man. I cannot complain. Just working, man. Same old grinding, uh, keeping the bills paid, just enjoying life with the wife, Didn't mean to make that rhyme, but it happens.
Oh,
But
this is what we
everything is
do,
good.
man. Life with the wife.
Yeah, man. Yeah, enjoying life with the wife. We went out to PF Chang's the other day over the weekend.
Oh, big money, big.
Yeah, man. It was nice, it was real nice. But yeah.
What's up?
Everything is good. I got I don't know, I got a nephew that's dealing with something right now. I don't know if I told you about it, but there was a shooting back in the borough like 2 or 3 weeks ago between the cops and my nephew. And so, yeah, it was some crazy shit, man. One of my nephews, I don't know, I think he might have been drunk, but basically he was in some sort of domestic dispute trying to talk to some chick, and cops were called, and he pulled out a weapon and they shot at him. He shot at them supposedly first, and they shot back at him.
Yeah.
And so now he's in the hospital
Mm.
dealing with that. So he's been kind of up and down with that. So I'm trying to keep him in my prayers. That's
Oh
the
yeah.
best thing I can do.
Dang, I hate he got hit like that, man. But
Yeah, man. He's been like, he got hit at multiple times, so he's been like on critical condition. I think they got him on one of those colostomy bag things, and
yeah,
stuff like that. And so, he got to eat a certain way. The police got to guard him, so he can't really have visitors.
dang.
So it's crazy, man. So, but other than that, man, everything is good. It's just life being life.
Yeah,
So,
life. And
well, how about you? How's things been going with you?
niggas trying to rob, everybody so I get this damn wedding paid. I mean, pretty much. That's pretty much it, man. I'm trying
I
to,
feel you.
yeah, trying to get the pieces together. It's just, man, it's not bad, but it could be better. I am trying to work towards something to get that done.
Okay.
Yeah, but like you said, just work. Um, we had a good day this past week. Well, I could have went to work, but we had the storms come through, so we all we
Okay.
all thought it was wise to pack up,
Yeah.
pull at my mom's house just to make sure that she was okay. And then so we had a good time. We ate food, we played some games, watched TV, took naps. My personal, and yeah, but we had a good time. So yeah, man, I'm those little moments like that, man. Like money can't really buy those things. Like what I'm saying. I hope we have more days like that.
Yeah. You probably talking about that same day all the schools was closing and all that.
Oh yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad because it's like, damn, I could have went to work, but
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, now granted, I did work overtime to kind of make up. Cause like with my job, we can work overtime over 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
So what I ended up doing is like, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna work the overtime. So the rest of the 4 days, so that'll make up for me
Yeah.
losing Monday. So that's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
what's
it
up.
wasn't
Nothing
bad.
wrong with
Yeah.
that. But yeah, man. Other than that, everything's good.
Oh yeah, man. Good, man. Shoot. Hey, you wouldn't want to hear me complain if you want to anyway. You want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I feel you, man. All right, well, I guess we can kind of jump into the show. You know, like you said, it's episode 44.
Oh, the foul.
And I do have a couple of RIPs I want to throw out there. So most recently we lost a brother named JDL from the Cold Crush Brothers. One of the founding members. He passed away within the past week. They haven't really said what happened, but I know he may have been getting up there in age. So
Yeah.
I assume he was in his mid to late 60s, but I'm not sure. But so yeah, he passed away, and then that's definitely I know somebody like Grandmaster Caz is probably feeling that hard,
Yeah.
being part of that group. But also we lost, outside of hip hop, we lost the martial arts legend Chuck Norris.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I
man.
mean? So he made it. I think he was like either late 70s or early
I
80s.
think he was 86.
Oh, was he 86? Okay.
Yeah, I think he was 80. Yeah.
Yeah, I know he was up there. He was still working out, until he was at least in his 70s, because he was still doing them little commercials and all of that, even in his 70s.
Oh yeah, but shoot, man, that's like me and my brother-in-law, man. Yeah, we was up there. We would watch. Rock. He would watch Walker Texas Ranger. Like he'll get to a point like he'll just watch a show and just like binge watch or the whole show.
Yeah.
And I mean, depending on where it is, he'll just find something and watch it. So he
Oh,
was
okay, okay.
watching, yeah. So he was watching it, and then when he died, I said, "Man, yo, we gonna have to watch Walker." He's like, "Man, I can't watch it now because they got that shit on Apple TV. I ain't paying that shit." And I'm like, "I don't blame you, nigga. Shit, I don't blame you. I
Yeah.
mean, shoot." But yeah, yeah, it's kind of hard. But I mean, he had a good life. You know what I'm saying? He had a long life.
Yeah,
So it
definitely,
ain't so
man.
bad, but yeah, it's just like, man, we losing these icons, and like, man, like when I get kids, it's like it's weird because like who they gonna look up to? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got little shit pants and little Peabody,
Little shit pants.
little shit pants.
Oh man, yeah, you're right though. They running out of good people to look up to,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We had plenty. We had
Yeah, we
plenty,
did.
and
Yeah,
so
we
we had a
did.
plethora. But either way, man, let's take a moment to give them a moment of silence just to pay our respects. All right. Thank y'all for doing that with us. We appreciate that.
All right. Keep rolling. I'm at to grab some water. I'm gonna step out for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the birthdays.
All right.
All right, so I've been doing like last episode. I did the first half of March. Now I'm gonna do the second half of March. So on March 16th, we got a happy birthday out to Flavor Flav. You know what I mean? Got to give a happy birthday out to him. The hype man of Public Enemy, still doing his thing. You know what I mean? Um, I still don't know how he pulled off Flavor of Love, but that's a whole nother story. On March 17th, we got a few people. We got Sean Price. Rest in peace to him. We got a rapper named Domino, who was big in the '90s, and he had a little songs in the early 2000s, but mostly known him for the '90s. Also, Swifty McVeigh from D12. So all of them on March 17th. Happy birthday to them. March 18th, we got Queen Latifah. We also got Drez from Black Sheep, and we got Torre. Let's see here. March 19th, we got my man Bun B. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to him. Still doing his thing. I still gotta go to his burger joint. You know what I
Real
mean?
burger.
Yeah, Trill Burgers. I know they got it in Texas, but I feel like they might have opened somewhere else too. I can't remember. March 20th, we got a few. We got Manny Fresh. We also got DJ Cool and also Tame One, who
Wow,
just
rest
passed
in
away
peace.
recently. So rest in peace to him.
Heavy hitters right there.
Yep. On March 21st, we got even more. This is like the day of the producer. So on March 21st, we got DJ Premier.
Primo.
We also got Hit Boy
Yep.
and Large Professor.
Dang.
Yep. And then we got two more. We got Young Noble from the Outlaws and Miss Melody. Rest in peace to her.
Yeah.
So all of them on the same day,
Yeah, that's
March
a heavy
21st.
hitter right there.
Yeah. I said, that's crazy.
That's a heavy hitter.
Um, March 23rd, we got another producer, Mike Will Made It, who just did the verses with Hit Boy. March 25th, we got Big Sean. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
March 26th, we got Juvenile. Happy birthday to him.
You heavy shit.
March 27th, we got my man Bumpy Knuckles, Freddie Fox. Happy birthday to him. Let's see, March 28th, we got a couple. We got Salt from Salt and Pepper, Jay Quan, and Mr. Cheeks. Yeah, from the Lost Boys. Happy birthday to all of them.
All right.
March 30th, we got the gangster himself, MC Hammer. You don't want to mess with Hammer.
Coming
You
on
don't
perk.
want to mess
Coming
with
on pump to the bump. Pump to the bump. What is the girl with the pump to the bump?
Listen, you don't want to mess with him. Ask third base, ask Redman.
That's Redman. Yes.
Hey, they'll tell you don't mess with him.
Yeah, I came up there to Hammer had all this. I said, yes, sir. I'm like, damn.
Redman said, I said, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's like, I don't want
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah, man. So happy birthday to Hammer. Please don't hurt us. On March 31st, the last couple of birthdays, we got my man Tony Yayo from G Unit and Shorty Low. Shorty.
Oh, hey.
So yeah, that's it for my birthdays. I'll go ahead and jump into some music. Got a few things going on here. So number one, Mia X is forming a new kind of super group. It's called the OG Orchestra, and it's going to be her, Silk the Shocker, a dude named Fiend, and a dude named Mac, and a dude named KLG. I'm sorry, KLC. So they've all done music together in the past, and so now they're trying to form a group together called the OG Orchestra.
Yeah, that sounds
So,
like the whole, like, pretty much, the people from No Limit.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of No Limit people, people who have been appearing on those songs. Some of them I'm not really familiar with, but we'll see how it comes out. I'm excited to see what they do with that. We got a new song with Marco Polo and Rusty Jukes called Nobody. I heard that joint sounds dope. We got DJ Muggs. His beats be dope. So he got a song with Ghostface on it, and this dude named TF. I ain't never heard Ghostface on a Muggs beat before.
Nah, he was on Soul Assassins 3 that came out in 23.
Was he? Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
him.
catch that
It
one.
was him and Benny. No, not Benny. Him and what's my
West
man
Side
name?
Gun?
Huh?
West Side Gun?
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
It took me a minute. I said, wait a minute, it's not Benny. I know it was one of the Griselda Cats.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been on there. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. I didn't catch that one. So I thought this might have been his first one, but I heard a snippet of it and it sounds really good. The beat is
Yeah,
banging.
man. Yeah, Muggs is getting it in, man. Like yeah, I suggest people go back and listen to that Soul Assassin 3 joint.
Yeah.
Because man, listen, Freddie Gibbs get on. Freddie Gibbs kills it.
Mm.
Scarface kills it. They on the same track. Um,
Okay, okay.
a dude named what's my man's name? Bowley James. He one of my favorites on there.
Yeah, I
But
heard of
yeah,
him.
yeah, Bowley James is not, like he pretty. I told people like this is Drake if he was broke and sold drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's wild work. Yo,
So
that's
yeah,
wild work.
yeah. So
All right. Well,
yeah.
yeah, that new joint with that was produced by Muggs is Ghostface and a dude named TF is called Clap. And Rhapsody has put out there that she is getting ready to release a new album. She just kind of put out a message on one of her social medias just saying that the album was done. And it's actually executive produced by Mr. Porter from D12. So
Wow.
that's interesting right there. All right. So also we got a joint with Rick Ross, Max B, and French Montana
Oh.
called Minx in Miami.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah. Uh well, we got a collab album coming out with Mark Hami and Black Thought. They didn't say the name of it, but Black Thought was in an interview and he was just like, yeah, some projects I'm working on. And then one of them he said was him making a collab album with Mark Hami. So
Yeah,
I'm
my
excited
homie is
about it.
the Haitian guy, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's under Griselda too. I actually a friend of mine, when I was, at the when I was, when he was working, where I work, but
Yeah.
he left, but he would put me on to him. And one thing I like is when people they do hip hop, they put their culture into it, but they still keep it hip hop. I like when people do that stuff because it's like, man, it's like you show me a little bit of your culture, but then you're still keeping it in the confines of hip hop. You're not taking your culture and just like smeared it on hip hop and just
Right.
hip hop. It's like, nah, it's my. I just want to show you who I am and what who I'm about. But it's still, it's at the end of the day, it's still hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I like that too. So yeah.
Mhm.
All right. We got a couple more songs to put out there. So my man Chip Fu of the Fu Schnickens, he's still releasing music. He
Oh,
just put out a new joint called Off With Your Head. That dude's still rapping like it's the 90s, man. I mean, he just sounds like he's still hungry too.
yeah,
So
shoot.
yeah.
It's kind of funny because I was listening. That's funny you said that because I was listening to a 92 mixtape at work. Fat Tape, shout out to Fat Tape. I was listening to them,
Uh-huh.
and in the 92 joint, it had Lil Smooth in there. Lost you, and we ain't
We
got
ain't got
nothing to
nothing to
prove.
prove.
Yeah,
Not smooth. We ain't got nothing to
nothing to
prove.
prove.
Yeah. That's my joint right there. That's the one that had Fife Dog on it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yep. My man Tash from the Alcoholics, he making music too. Uh
Yo,
he got a joint called The Shoe Fits. So yeah, that's dope. I heard a snippet of that. It's pretty dope. The Bush Babies got music coming out.
whoa,
Yeah, they dropped the joint called The Bush, and they're doing a Bush remix. It's got Chubb Rock and Rampage on it.
nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, that eat your slice
Uh,
of pizza and be quiet.
right, exactly.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bush babies, yes, sir.
And then last but not least, my man Kanye said he's gonna release his new album called Bully on March 27th. So by the time this is put out, this should be available. So
Okay, will it be? I'm assuming it's going to be on his platform, or if he's doing it physical. Because he's not doing the Spotify. I know he's not doing the Spotify route.
I'm not sure. I'm assuming you're right. You're probably right that he's going to do it on his platform, but we'll see. But I just know that's the name of the album is Bully, and it's supposed to be March 27th. That's all I heard so far.
Yeah, to go. Well, before we get into that, I kind of want to bring that up because I mean, there's a lot of things with Kanye. a lot of stuff that he's gone through, and a lot of people saying like, "Oh, he's," with all the issues and stuff he's going through. But he did made a point. Um, he said, "Man, we got to do something because like these companies are just making hands over fists dollars out of us, and we're not even making we're not even making um, money to for us to sustain and live a living." And even, shoot, even with Snoop Dogg, as big as he is, he had back when he had he took over Death Row and he put that music back on Spotify. He said all that streaming, all that music, he only made $40,000. He said something
Wow.
right. Something
Right.
right. I mean,
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
So, I mean, especially, so you imagine somebody big as Snoop Dogg not making,
Mhm.
making 40,000. So,
Exactly.
like if we was ever to get into the artist game and we start, like, yeah, we're going to put it on Spotify. Yeah, we gonna make half of a cent. You know,
Exactly. Exactly.
gonna make half
That's
of a half.
crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So I mean, but I mean, I get, um, even with LaRussell, I know he's got like a little, you know, issue too. But one thing I can honestly say, a lot of these people are going direct to this to consumer. People are
Yeah.
really going and buying physical copies, and it don't really take a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? If you get, you know, a steady amount of people that believe in your product, they will buy it. Um,
Absolutely.
I don't mean to take too long, but it's just kind of funny, since we were talking about Kanye West, that in the platforms and stuff, it's just it's kind of important to highlight that. And these streaming services and things, yeah, they're not really doing, what I'm saying, they're not really doing people justice. And the sad thing of it is too, some of the artists that you're trying to look for, sometimes they get removed because, oh, well, the music is fake, or, oh, no one else is listening to it, so we're just gonna move it out. And I was like, man, dang. But art is art, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I get make your money,
Yeah.
but it is what it
But
is.
no, you're right. You're absolutely right, man. I mean, a lot of these streaming services, they're more interested in making their profits, you know what I mean, over anything. So the artists, they getting lowballed like a motherfucker. So I know, you know what I mean? I know it's a lot of artists dealing with that. So they won't really change anything until the bulk of these artists just start pulling out of those streaming services and going other routes. But it is what it is. If you want, you can we can go ahead and segue into your question of the day.
Yeah, we can do that. And with this question, we're gonna segue into some other stuff to kind of knock some stuff out. This kind of goes hand in hand with the Jay-Z interview with GQ, um, which I thought was pretty good anyway. I'm not a super Jay-Z fan, but there was
Yeah,
a lot of stuff that I kind of listened to. I was like, that kind of makes sense.
yeah.
Some shit he kind of flat out lied, in my opinion. But hey, it's neither here or there, But the question today is: are beefs battling on wax out of hand?
Are they out of hand? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm kind of mixed on that one. I will say. I mean, I think you know what? No, actually, I'm gonna say no. I don't think they're out of hand. In my personal opinion, I mean, I do think that what I mean. There's a lot going on with beefs on wax, and I think it's good if the artists keep it that way and not make it a physical. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Now I got to do something to you or sue you. Better yet, for lack of any other. But so yeah, I don't think they're out of hand. I do think that clout chasing is out of hand. So it's a lot of people trying to jump in that arena just for the clout of, just like this whole Benzino thing. He just put out a diss towards 50 and G
Yeah,
Unit
yeah, I
and
think, yeah,
you know what I mean? And Marshall Mathers and all this is stupid, man. it's like he's just trying so hard to have another 15 minutes of fame. And it's like, bro, it ain't working. So I don't know. I don't think it's out of hand per se, but I think as long as we keep it on music, I think we're good. That's healthy for hip hop. Well, I mean, what do you think?
Um, I'm gonna say this. I do agree with Jay-Z to a degree when he said that as far as like battle. Well, I'll say it like this: when we was listening to like people going at it, your KRS Ones, MC Shans, Tupac, and Big, even though bad as that was, I mean, for the most, well, it was on the stuff that was on wax is on wax. Um, Nas and Jay Z. I mean, people picked a side, but at the same time, people listen to the music. They like the music. They went, now we can go back
Right.
and enjoy the music, like all the music from the camps. Like, okay, he said this, they said that, analyzing them, breaking them down. Who you thought won? Why did this person lose? From a hip
Yeah.
hop perspective. Well, enter Kendrick versus Drake. All right. Which honestly it started with Future, but now
Right.
Kendrick versus Drake. That was a big thing in 2024. Um, I enjoyed the battle. I'm not a big Drake fan. I wouldn't say I'm a super Kendrick fan, although I prefer Kendrick over Drake. That's just my personal opinion. Um, However, he one thing I agree with Jay Z is it's like, dang, now you have to, anything that Drake put out. Not that I'm trying to, what I'm saying, you know, do the little Goblin 3000 joint, what I'm saying?
Goblin
The,
3000.
the, the, what my man say, the Glazer, yeah, the Glazer 3000.
Yeah,
Shout
Glazer
out to
3000.
my man Showface, champ. Yeah, but
Yo, that's
yeah, not the
crazy.
Glazer 3000.
The
but,
OVO
but I
Glazer.
mean, I do agree. Like, it's like, damn, you can't enjoy. Like, everybody got to pick a side. Like, they're picking a side. It's like so political now with the online, like, because with the do with social media, and it's like to me, Kendrick clearly won
Right, right.
lyrics and everything. But I will say this: I enjoyed the battle of the back and forth. I respect Drake for going in. I mean, because look, I mean, I had to give you Drake. Drake got jumped, son. I mean, I mean, yeah, he got his little ghostwriters and shit, but my man
Yeah,
got. I mean, shoot, 20
yeah,
niggas, and then you got the
yeah,
machine. Like, look,
yeah,
it's bad when you have street niggas and like Fortune 500 companies. Like, nah, son, we gotta get rid of this nigga. You know,
yeah. Yeah, you're
you
right.
know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, yeah. I
um,
mean, I'm kind of glad. I mean, it was kind of a 20v1 at first, so I'm kind of glad that the rest of them kind of backed off because it was a lot.
yeah,
You had Rick Ross, what was it, ASAP Rocky jumped in it.
yeah.
Who else was some of the other people that jumped
I mean,
in?
you have people afterwards. Pharrell even said something.
Yeah.
Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Um,
the Pharrell thing I kind of get because he actually threw a shot at Pharrell first. So
yeah, yeah,
Pharrell
yeah,
was more
yeah,
so
yeah,
just,
yeah,
defending himself, but still. Either way, it was a lot of people coming at him at once, but for the most part, he brought it on himself. But either way,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad that most of them just kind of backed off and let Kendrick do his thing.
But yeah, I really think it kind of got out of hand because I mean, I personally like I go back and listen to it from time to time. I enjoyed the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the battle. I like the music that Drake put out, for the camp. I just Kendrick out rapped them. And actually, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And people can, you know, looking at it and that, looking at it and not really just getting in your feelings, like, yeah, my man, like, yeah, he out rapped him. He did.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
that's just me personally. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I like the battle for what it is, but now it's just so political that if you're a Kendrick fan and if you like something that Drake did, now it's just like, yeah, you're not Team Kendrick. Or if you're a Drake fan and you like something that Kendrick does, oh, you're not Team Drake. It's like, damn,
Right.
can we just appreciate both of them? Can we just like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? You just like what you like. If you don't like the nigga, don't like the nigga. But if at the end of the day, don't get your feelings in there. I mean, shoot, I ain't gonna lie though, them Drake niggas, them
Yeah.
Drake fans, like them hard, die hard, yeah, they look crazy, man. They look crazy out here.
Yeah.
Looking like, yeah, I'm trying to do something for the Drakes. I'm like,
Yo, they are, man. They
they
just as
look, they
emotional as
look
he is.
crazy.
Yeah, so it is what it is, man, But yeah, so y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments, as far as that goes, our beef's getting out of hand, the beef's on wax and all of that. And we'll go from there. But yeah, we got a couple of topics. I found a couple more things I wanted to mention too before we get into the heavy topics.
Yeah.
So, have you been seeing all these Jack Harlow memes?
Oh yeah, 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 yo, son,
Man,
they
yo,
killed me, son.
they've
The
been
whole
roasting that nigga, yo.
yo,
They had one where they had him on the Raekwon album cover talking about fake Quan, and the only bill for accumulation was him and himself behind himself, doing this shit. Like Ghostface was, it's like both was him. I was like, yo, they is killing this dude.
yo, they did the what was it? They did the yeah, they made like him on like the B album with Common Sense. The
Yeah.
like they checked that and that shit. And then I see
Yo.
now the one that took me out is instead of Erica Badu, America Badu. Yo, that took me out. I was like, yeah.
Yo. They've been killing this dude,
Yo, you
man.
can't, man. Listen, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say, man. If you say some shit against black people, you better be
Mhm.
ready because they gonna roast your ass.
Yeah.
Like we
They they
we just
uh
we just good at that.
they did the Supreme Clientele album cover too. I think they call it White Supremacy Clientele or some
Wait,
shit like that. I was like, yo, they was I mean, yo, any album cover you could think about, they redid it.
yeah,
They
they,
did
they yeah
they
they
did
did the
Michael Jackson Thriller and called it Vanilla.
but yo they did the Jay Z instead of the blueprint they call it the I don't say this like this
Yeah.
the U print the
Uh-huh. I know what you're talking about. That one had me laughing too. I was
yo
like, yo,
yo
that is funny as
they
hell to me, man. Yeah.
wildin'.
So yeah, they've been roasting that dude.
Yeah,
But
shoot.
anyway, couple more small things. My man, Uncle Luther Campbell, is running for Congress. You know what I mean? He's trying to step out of the hip hop arena and get into the political arena. So, hopefully he trying to make a difference. With that, I
Yeah.
don't think he's really said which party he's going to be down with or what, label he's going with, but he seems like he's kind of anti-Trump. So I'm assuming Democrat, maybe independent. I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, you could be anti-Trump and still be a Republican too.
That's
I mean,
true.
that's
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 true.
that's the thing.
That don't
Um,
really go too far these days, but yeah,
yeah.
it's
I mean,
definitely true.
with I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about that because I don't think from for me. I mean, I like Luke's music, but I don't think he speaks for me. If that makes
Yeah,
sense. Now, granted, if he's running for Congress, I'm pretty sure he's trying to run in his state
right,
in Florida. So I mean, the decisions he makes there won't affect us directly, but still
right.
at the same time, I just I
Yeah,
don't I don't think I just don't think he's for me. And that's okay. I understand that. I mean, I understand that, he has his agenda and stuff and I mean, I get it, but I I don't think him stepping in Congress is like, woo, what I'm saying?
right.
I just don't really like when Willie D, well, when he was running for stuff, at least visually, you kind of see Willie D for the people. Luke, not so much. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right.
So
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
we're gonna see what he do, man. Hopefully he's really got some good intentions. So we'll see. Let's see what else.